in, y'all. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in the room. Y'all know how I do it. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all come on. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. We're going to have a little conversation tonight. Come on in here. Come on in here. Y'all come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, y'all see my fan. Y'all already know what it's all about. Y'all already know. Y'all already know, ladies. Y'all already know, right? Y'all already know. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on in here. Come on. Come on. Come on in the room. Come on. We're going to have a quick conversation, y'all. Come on in here. But y'all know what? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Miss J's Unfiltered Talk Show and Podcast. Um, whew, y'all already see my keys on the screen, right? This is just some of them. This is just some, okay? And my facilitator, where he's at, right there, Mr. Teddy Ray, my facilitator for tomorrow. So, um, Teddy, while we here, Teddy.
Hey, we are here today. Can you guys hear me?
Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I have some amazing fathers on with me today. Uh, I have some amazing fathers on with me today to address the issues of absent fathers, uh, fathers that are running away from the responsibility of raising teenage boys, fathers. We have conversations all the time about where are the fathers. We're trying to figure out where is the loophole or where we can bridge that. Because there's a stigma out here about there are no good fathers, and we're trying to figure out the reason why there are no good fathers, whether that be the father in general, whether that be the mother of the child that's not allowing the father to be a father. So we just trying to figure thing out, man. So I have few of my good brothers on today that will be on the mark to just dive into this topic, man. Of trying not to be just dads, but be fathers.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
Exactly. So we have Bobby and Anthony. What y'all got to say?
how you doing? Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly that, there is a stigma out that there are no good fathers out. And, it does put a damper on the fathers that are participating. It does put a damper on the men that are giving their all and going above and beyond,
That's right.
to try to, not only, here's my thing.
Okay.
We're not only raising, the children, we are responsible for leading the family. So you have your children to focus on, your significant other, whether it be your wife or your fiance or your lady, you have to lead in so many different ways as well as your own personal life. You have to
Exactly.
be, mentally stable, physically stable, enough to show up for your kids and to show up for your family. And that's tough.
Exactly.
That's a tough challenge, but we do it. We do it and we accept it and we embrace it and we give it our all. We give 100%.
You're right. You're right. I agree with everything you just said. I really do. I agree with everything you just said. It is so true. What you got to say, Anthony?
Well, one is thanks for the platform. I appreciate all you guys are doing. It's an important conversation because our roles as fathers are and men are very very important, and I think sometimes it's not society takes it lightly, but we also as well take our roles lightly as well too. Right? I think we have to be as serious as our roles as fathers as we want other people to be serious about it as well too. Right.
Exactly.
So I definitely I love being here. The platform is amazing. It's a conversation that needs to be talked about. Right. It needs to be. And I think if more people tuned in and more people listen, I think more people would take us serious. And I just think that it's just not talked about enough. So once we do that, then people will be able to see, how important everything we do is, and how it's equally important to, a mom, a grandma, a cousin, a sister, a brother. I think everybody's role is equally important. We just gotta just keep the conversation alive.
Exactly. What do y'all okay, my guys, what do y'all think about um time a man found out they get ready to have a get ready to be a father, right? This is what I noticed. The first thing they might tell their homeboy, yo, we're going to be a father. What do y'all think about that statement? Because how did he know he get ready to be a father? Y'all see what I'm trying to, you see what I'm trying to ask?
Right.
How did he know he get ready to be a father?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, yes.
And not a dad. I
Mm-hmm.
think I asked that right. Y'all see what I'm,
Yeah.
because I guess that's a natural thing that a guy do. Go around saying he get ready. I'm getting ready to be a father. I'm getting, and then once it happens, they end up being the dad.
Yeah.
Okay, because we
Mm-hmm.
know now. Now y'all know me. Y'all know that know me. Y'all know I'm very transparent. See, I'm a product of that one where dad was there, but dad won't there. You see what I'm saying? I'm a product. I'm a product of that. I'm a product of dad was married
Mm-hmm.
and was creeping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a product of that. So that meant that, of course, that had me to the point he wasn't able to be around me. Like I want to be nice and say I'm assuming he really wanted to. I'm gonna try to give him the benefit of the doubt now,
Yeah.
because I did end up actually meeting him when I was 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
First time you meeting him, um, and when I first met him, let me see how I want to say this so delicate. But really, when I first met him, I could have put my fist right in his mouth. To be very honest, because of what I saw my mother. Here we go. What I saw my mother go through without him being there. That was why that feeling that I had, I would love that punch him right in his right in his mouth when I first saw him. Because and now, come on, ladies, when y'all see this with the live or watch the replay, y'all already know how some ladies we go through it when them fathers that wants to be fathers are not there. We go through it. We go through it. So that's why I feel like this conversation is really needed. We need to have this conversation. We need to don't sweep up under the rug. Don't be ashamed to talk about it. And y'all guys are right. It is a stigma that every okay, let me see how to say this too without being facetious here. But it is a stigma where, cause y'all know how I get down. It is a stigma where it's a lot of black men that are deadbeats. Let's just go on and keep it. Let's just go on and keep it 100, keep 100. That's a terrible stigma, and it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not every black. I ain't gonna say African American. I said black man. Every black man is not a deadbeat. Period. It's not a deadbeat. Now, what I have a problem with is some of the women. Some of y'all. Yeah, some of you women that might be watching, that might be doing this right here, that might be having to the point where you mad at the daddy, so you're not gonna want him to come and be the father of your child because you mad at him, because you mad because he got another family. That's where you wrong is at. So I agree. We got to have this conversation tomorrow. We're gonna have it. It might step on some folks' toes, but it is what it is. It is what it is. What y'all guys think? Come on with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it definitely needs to be talked about. It's so many opposite sides. There are a lot of mothers and of our community that feel like we're not doing our part
Yeah.
for whatever the reasons are. Because, like you just stated, there are a lot of mothers that's still upset with the dads, or
Exactly.
they're still upset, and this anger can go on for decades.
Woo, yes.
You know,
Yes,
this anger can
yes,
boil for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And
yes.
that anger from the relationship with the father spew over into the kids.
Exactly,
You know,
exactly.
and then that affects the kids when it's their time to become parents.
When is that exactly, Bobby? I
Mhm.
agree. Now I can
So,
honestly say this because one thing
yeah.
about me, I tell y'all now, talk about me.
Mhm.
Now, I was one of them ones that was so mad for years. I mean, I was,
Mhm.
but I remember laying in my bed one night and asking God to take that from me
Mhm.
because I shouldn't be laying in the bed and trying to figure out who I can get to harm this man. Just be my yeah, because that's where my mind was at.
That's understandable.
I mean, and then after years of thinking that and feeling that and all that, I just decided one night, God, I got you. I want you to take this because you know you're supposed to hate nobody. I mean, this how much hatred that I had
Mhm.
because of the way that me and my kids was treated. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
and God started removing that feeling from me, and I'm so glad that I actually spoke it out and asked Him to do that because that was wrong for me to have those kind of thoughts, you know. But
Yeah.
you're right. People get because I was one of the one that were mad for a long time. I really was. But
Yeah.
now when I decided when God took that from me, I can honestly say I felt so I could tell it was removing too because I started feeling like something had been lifted up off me. I can't explain it, but I
Yeah.
felt I could breathe. That's how I can explain it. I felt like I could breathe. I did. So
That's
let me
good.
ask y'all this.
But I got a question. I got a
Okay.
question,
Okay.
and maybe some one of the kings can help me with this. Uh, the real issue is how do we how do we go from single parenting to co-parenting?
Mhm.
How do we do that? How do we go from getting rid of the stigma of single parenting to co-parenting?
It comes down to emotional awareness, right? You have to be able to know yourself. You got to be responsible, and some people underestimate like the term responsibility. It's your ability to respond, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how you respond dictates how you parent. Is emotional awareness, is emotional maturity. So I feel like once someone practices that and knows that, then they can co-parent effectively. One, you have to know yourself, right? Above and beyond your kids, your ex-spouse, whatever, you have to know who you are and where you are. If you don't know that, then you won't co-parent correctly. And also, I think one of the biggest things that everything someone says we take personally, like it's a personal attack.
Right.
It you know
Right.
it may be, but you don't have to take it that way, right? If
Right.
you receive everything as a threat, then everything will remain toxic, right? So I think that's where it starts. Is one, just emotional awareness.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I really do. Okay, guys, I got a question. Why do you think Father's Day is more than gifts and cards?
Hmm.
Why do you think Father's Day is more than gifts and cards?
That's a good one.
That's a
Okay,
great question.
let me say my opinion. All right, my opinion is this way. Now, I'm not gonna say every man that's a dad deserve, and I said that for a reason. That's a dad deserves a card because I think it all boils down to you being the father that gets that card and that gift. This is my opinion now. That father is that one that shows up. Is that one if he's at work and they can't and mama on the job but mama can't leave, they calling dad on his job, yo, I gotta go get my child real quick. I'll be back, I'll make up my hours or whatever. See, that's that father that's showing up. That's that father when that daughter, that what is that daddy daughter dance. You see what I'm saying? They're not shamed to walk up in there with their little girl on their daddy daughter dance. See, that's that father that deserves that gift and cars. But now when we come to dad, what I mean by that, dad is the one that'll come to the school every now and then, every now and then, but mama going all the time. Dad is the one when the birthday come, I ain't got nothing to give you. See if your mama go there and tell your mama give you $20, I'll pay her back. See, that's dad. See, that's dad. Dad is the one don't even worry about trying to get your report card. You see what I'm saying? See, that's dad. But now, dad, like I said, in my opinion, dad don't need them gift cards. That's that gift and that card. That's my opinion.
Mhm.
All right, y'all. That's my opinion now.
I get you. I get you.
That's
Yeah.
my opinion. That's my opinion. That dad, to me, that dad don't he shouldn't get no
Mhm.
card. He that father is earning it. That father is earning that $150 golf club he been won for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? He done earned that. That father is the one that has earned that. That's okay. That's my opinion, y'all. I'm sorry. What y'all think now? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like, in a situation like that, the fathers that I feel like, well, we have you have to celebrate the father.
Hmm.
The reason why it's more than a card and a tie, or or whatever, is because you want to honor and celebrate your father, and
Exactly.
and that's a need be celebration, because the fathers are, pretty much the foundation and the strength of the family. We all give much praise and glory to the mothers because of their nurturing and their, ability to take care of the family. But if the father is active, like Mr. Anthony was saying, if the fathers are being responsible and being active and showing up and doing what they are supposed to do, that needs to be celebrated as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
So
agree. I agree, Bobby. I
yeah,
agree.
and nobody's perfect.
Exactly.
The mothers aren't perfect, the fathers aren't perfect, the children aren't perfect,
Hmm.
and that's where, like Anthony was saying, being able to communicate, being able to talk,
Right.
being able to understand. Dad could be going through something. I got a friend of mine that's, he's having some issues with cancer,
Hmm.
and that has kind of mentally took him to another place,
I can imagine.
to where he's not his normal self.
Yeah.
So it is affecting, it can be effective in that department, to where, dad may not be showing up mentally, he may not be showing up physically, he may not, because he's having an internal situation that he's having to deal with.
Come on now.
And so we need to talk about that. We need to understand that just because we are the men don't mean we don't have feelings. Just because
Oh
we are the
yes.
fathers don't mean we don't go through things. Don't mean we don't have, days to where our mind take a trip, or
Yes.
something like that. So that's where you have to be able to talk to your spouse, talk to your children, and have these type of conversations to let them know, hey man, I'm dad just not feeling himself today, or
Yeah.
dad going through some things, pray for me, or we'll pray together. And that's where you can see the stronger families step up and be proactive.
Exactly. I think, Bobby, that a lot of times when it comes to giving the gifts and the cards, I think it's just an innate behavior to the point where his father there, let me go find my dad a card. You see what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just so we so used to doing that. You see what I'm saying? But some of us will think, because I know somebody that already let me know they ain't getting that at nothing, and they told me why. And see, but if some of us will have that attitude, I'm not getting that dude nothing. I
Yeah.
mean, cause he never been there for me, but me the little nurturer trying to say, well, no, that's your daddy, no, he wasn't there for me, blah 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 blah. So
Yeah.
some of us still mentally have that type of mentality. I'm not getting him nothing.
Right.
because he wasn't there for me.
Mm.
So I think it's just a behavior that we just pick up. And same thing with the mothers too. Now, I ain't gonna leave us out neither. Now, cause some of us don't even deserve nothing neither. I just gonna put it on out there. Put it on out there because
Yeah,
it's the truth.
that's
Because
true.
it's the truth. It's the truth. But I
Mm.
think it's just an innate behavior. What you think, Ray?
I had a question as well for a topic I want to talk
Okay.
about. There's also a stigma out there that it's in general, but sometimes the fathers that are, the kids, they they love with money and uh, materialistic things. All these people want is time. Um, those are the ones that I'm speaking of when I say that.
Exactly.
Dads are the ones that are trying to buy their sons' love with materialistic things. Money does not label you as father.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Money does not label you as a father. Just because you have money, that doesn't entitle you as being a father.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I came up with the topic of yes, dads, but fathers, because we understand that a lot of these men out here think that both of those names are the same, and it's not.
Nope. It's totally different.
It's not, and I think it's very important now, more than ever, being that the youth are the way they are right now. I think this conversation is more important now than ever because fathers need to be fathers now. That's just the line.
Mm-hmm.
Fathers, there's no excuses, no excuses.
No
You
excuses at
know,
all.
I was on a topic. I was on a podcast one time. I was to Miss Lori podcast. She had a gentleman, and he was saying that the court system is not on the men's side, and that's I beg to differ because you're
I
looking at a
agree.
man that has full and full cut of the kid. So beg the difference. You have to put in the work. You have to be a father. You have to want to be a father. You know, they didn't ask to be put in this world. Go back to what you were saying earlier about when we find out that we're about to be a father. And going to the book, well, the initial shock is father. So we going and telling everybody, but then when it really sinks in, it's a responsibility on our hands. It's a responsibility on our hands, and we have to really some, do some soul searching, so do some some changes in our life, whether that be in
Uh-huh.
our individual village or not. But it has to be changed, man, because it's necessary to surround yourself around strong, like-minded men when you are becoming a father and when you are a father, because iron sharpens iron, and that's what we're doing tomorrow. Is iron sharpening iron. No one gets a manual of how to be a great father because there is no perfect father. We
Exactly.
all have issues. We all have ups and downs. We may make mistakes, but
Mhm.
that's a part of the journey.
It surely is. It
So,
surely is.
I'm just excited about this whole topic tomorrow because I've been getting a lot of feedback from a lot of single mothers that are going to be chiming in, and they want to give their share on these fathers that they are giving us the opportunity to be in the kids' life, and we don't take it. So
Yeah.
those are the questions that I want
Yeah.
to know. Why aren't we taking it? Why are we not taking that? If
The
they're allowing
opportunity.
you to be in the kid's life, yeah, why are we not stepping up and taking that? So that's that. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it,
Oh
man.
yeah, we
I really
definitely
am.
talk about that. Oh yes, we are. We're gonna dig into all of that. We most certainly is. I mean, it's gonna be awesome tomorrow, y'all. Y'all make sure you tune in. Anthony, anything you want to say?
Yeah, well, first my phone died, so
It's
I think I
okay.
missed a portion of the conversation. So for that, I apologize. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes. Uh huh.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the one thing I want to add is that there is a reason why a lot of dads don't step up, and hopefully we can dive deep into it tomorrow. But one
Yes.
of the biggest reasons why is that they just don't know, right? It's like they came from a broken father. It's all generational, right? So like for example, my dad my dad wasn't around like at all. He was just he's absent, and I was so upset at him for years and years and years for not being here because I felt like it was something that I needed in my life. But then me going back, I had to look at where he came from. He had no clue how to be a dad because his dad hated him. His dad
See?
advised him, so he learned how to be a dad from his dad, and all he learned was hate, right?
Yes.
So I had to really figure out where he came from, figure out why he was the way he was, and that gave me the opportunity to forgive him and not judge him because he had no idea. And even though men are allowed to be their kids' life, I just think that some just don't know how to do that. They have
Exactly.
they
I
have
agree
no
with
clue,
that.
right?
I
So
agree with that.
I'll add that for now.
Now we're gonna dive into that, Ray. We're gonna dive into that real hard tomorrow because I got a lot to say about that one. Yeah, we're gonna dive into that. Hey Queen, how you doing? Thank you for coming in here. Trina say hey to everybody. Thank you for being in here. I appreciate that. But so we just came on briefly tonight, this evening, not to take too much of y'all time, to just have a little quick little conversation, promo conversation, talking about our event. My facilitator will be Ray Butler. He's going to facilitate it tomorrow. And this is just a few of the panelist men that you see up here. We got several more that's in the lineup as well. That and all the fathers, leaders, mentors. We're gonna have several different perspectives, but that's what we want to do. We want to have this conversation from all kind of different perspectives at all times. So y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night, okay? 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, whatever time frame that is you in, I don't know if Eastern, you in California, was it 3 hours behind me? I don't know about the mountain time. I don't know y'all, because y'all know how I do now. I don't know. But it's 9 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Hey Delia, hi my love. Thank you for being in here, sweetheart. I hate you missed it. This is just a quick promo live that we did tonight concerning our big event, Delia, for tomorrow. Not dads, but fathers, Delia. Make sure you come in, Delia. Make sure you come in, my love, and make sure you sprinkle it out. This is gonna be. I have a panel of 6 men. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a truthful, authentic conversation. Yeah, she said she's gonna make sure she be here. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, y'all got a last word?
Looking forward to it. See you guys tomorrow night. Looking forward to the conversation.
I can barely hear. Was that my phone or was it bad feedback?
Bad feedback, I think.
Can you hear
I,
me?
I was just saying, and we closing it out now. Any last word you want to say for tomorrow that you want people to hear?
Just look forward to it tomorrow. I'm excited.
Yes, I'm excited too. I really am. Y'all get ready. Ray, you got something you want to say?
Yeah, I got a lot to say, but I'll say that for tomorrow because we
I
gonna
know.
dive in tomorrow, man.
We sure
We gonna
is.
dive in,
We gonna
and this
dive
show
in.
is not just for this show is just not for men either.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So y'all make sure, ladies, come on. Don't be shy. Come on in the room tomorrow night now, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or whatever your time zone is. Come on in there now, because it's gonna be a powerful conversation that need to be have and talked about. Cause y'all know Miss J,
Yeah,
I don't sweep nothing up under the rug. I talk about them tough conversations. I do that. Okay. So, with that being said, oh my gosh, thank y'all so much for coming in here. We just decided to come in here and talk real quick. Thank y'all. Thank you, my kings, for coming up here with me. Y'all know I appreciate that. Y'all know I appreciate that so much. Thank y'all so much for doing this.
And you know what, Miss J, thank you for allowing your platform to come up with this amazing topic, this necessary topic, man. Really appreciate that. We said earlier that Father's Day is not mentioned enough, and to have men been honored like this, man, this is this. I want to say thank you, man. I want to say thank you
No
for allowing this to
problem.
happen.
No problem. You know I'm always game for some collaboration and networking. You already know that. You already know that. Thank y'all so much, Bob and Anthony. Thank y'all for being in here. You know, Teddy Ray,
You're
you
welcome.
know I
Thank you.
appreciate you so much for coming up here and to agreeing to facilitate the event tomorrow night. I really appreciate that, my kings, okay?
No problem. No
Very
problem.
All
nice.
See
right.
y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Tune in. Tune in.